they've introduced Alligator Alcatraz, and we're finally getting our first look inside the new facility. This is a facility they're making as a migrant detainment facility. I don't really know what to say about it, but that's where we're at. Here we go. We're here? That's right. Pretty nice place. Dude, it would suck. Like, you can't jerk off anywhere in here. Like, that would suck, bro. Like, goddamn. Like, everybody has to watch you? Like, fuck. Yeah. I mean, I guess you can. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Damn. That's a nice place. That's what you get? Yeah. Rules, you have to face the wall? Yeah, is that it? But there's no wall, it's all just a chain link fence. The interview we did on how to avoid the gators. Wait, what? How to avoid gators? Okay, give me a minute. Man. And where's the images here? It's gonna be a horror movie when the gators get in? Yeah, I don't know how they're getting the gators over there or not. So there it is, it's right there. And so where are they? So I guess the alligators are like in here. This is like the forest, this is like the PvP area? Or the wilderness area? Oh man, it's fucking massive, look at that. Holy shit. God damn.
I don't think he knows that.
There he is. The draft, yeah, he got drafted. It begins, yeah, we got to import into Texas Gators. Oh man, new federal employee. Yep, that's right, guys. Alligators never stop growing. They only die when they can't eat enough to sustain their size. We can measure success by the size of the alligators. So like if you want the 10-foot big boys, because like you know that they do work, right? Yeah, who's gonna feed them? You know the answer to that. I think that we all know the answer to that.
Hello everybody, the trip was nice and the job they've done is fantastic. And this is what...
Just a second, my dad's calling me. Hello? My dad said that there's no getting away from the gators. And not to forget about the pythons too.
Indeed, and Ron worked beautifully with Christy and all the people at Homeland Security and got it done in how many days?
8 days, a new facility was up and running.
So they built this entire thing in 8 days? Well, why the fuck is the highway still under construction? What the hell is...
Is this the model going forward, Mr. President?
It can be. I mean, you don't always have land so beautiful and so secure. We have a lot of bodyguards and a lot of cops, and in the form of alligators, you're not defended so much.
Wait, what?
I wouldn't want to run through the Everglades for long. We'll keep people...
Oh my God.
It's a very important thing. We're setting records at the board. You know, we had no people come through this.
There's no gators on the highway? I guess so. It really is just a fence inside a tent? Well, yeah.
Well, look, we thank you, Mr. President. Thanks for your leadership. The border, you did that quicker than we knew you'd do it, but you did it so quick, which is great. But Biden let in how many millions, and you got to take care of them. And so this is one example of state operating this. The feds are approving it, supporting it. We're also going to have 2,000 more at Camp Landing, which is our National Guard site.
Oh my God.
We're the only state in the country that mandates our state and local law enforcement to cooperate with ICE. It's made a huge difference. On any given day, Florida constitutes about 20% of all immigration arrests nationwide.
So they're going to be able to get all of them. So they need 4 more of these.
Don't let Florida be the only state. We've got very red states that should be doing this just as much as Florida's doing. That will increase their numbers. And then what happens is you'll have a lot of people that will deport on their own because they don't want to end up in an Alligator Alcatraz or some of those other...
They're gonna deport on their own because they don't want to end up in Alligator Alcatraz. Is that right?
So
I bet that's true.
States to step up.
I do.
I was going to ask you, would this be enticing for other states to come up with their own model?
They are doing it. We have Louisiana doing it.
Yeah.
Alabama's doing it. We have a lot of states. They seem to be red states. They're looking at blue states for whatever reason. But the red states, Republican-run states, are doing it. The blue states don't do very well at security and policing. So all the same.
You know, I would say that exactly right. The governor here has been fantastic in forming this partnership with the Department of Homeland Security. We were looking at different contracts with different vendors and thought, why not go straight to our governors and ask them to help us solve this problem? Florida was
it's pretty loud. It's hard to it's hard to listen to this. I'll see if I can find some more clips that are a little bit better. Okay. Alligator. Bro, did I just see what I thought I saw? Oh my God. Jesus. What are these people doing? Okay, so yeah, there's the video right there. Those are the draft. Let's see if there's any more of this over here. Yeah, it's going to deputize National Guardsmen.
Be deputized to be... This is we're offering up our National Guard and other folks in Florida to be deputized to be immigration judges. We're working with the Department
Gotta catch them all.
of Justice for the approvals. I'm sure Pam will approve. But then I'll have a National Guard judge advocate here. Someone has a notice to
drafting
appear.
alligators.
Biden would tell them to come back in 3 years and appear. Now you'll be able to appear in like a day or two. So they're not going to be detained hopefully for all that long. We'll have people here in this facility that can make, it's a bureaucracy. The president's got to deal with the bureaucracy. Now that Supreme Court ruling was good because that's going to allow him to be able to exercise Article 2 the way founders intended. But you still have bureaucracy. So we want to cut through that so that we have an efficient operation between Florida and DHS to get the removal of these illegals done.
So this is it. And then this is the... Damn, bro, he got him in there, huh? Holy shit. God damn. And so there it is, guys. I guess we got... Oh, no.
Alcatraz. I just want everyone to know that there's official Alligator Alcatraz merch. There it is. Provided to us by the state of Florida. Incredible.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah. Would you rock this drip? Look at that.
It's a nice hat. I've got to say, it is a nice hat by the state. Yeah. And so it's officially on, Alligator Alcatraz is officially on Google Maps. Holy fucking shit.
This is air-conditioned. I think our viewers at home should note that this is air-conditioned facility, so if any of the news claims are keeping them out in the hot, humid South Florida, that is wrong. It's probably 62 degrees here.
To be honest. Hey, Biden wanted me in here, okay? He wanted me. It didn't work out that way, but he wanted me in here, that son of a bitch.
He just doesn't give a fuck anymore, huh? He really just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Oh my God.
Hey, Biden wanted me in here, okay? He wanted me. It didn't work out that way, but he wanted me in here, that son of a bitch.
Our viewers at home should note that this is air-conditioned.
Oh my God. Yeah, he just sitting around talking about that shit, son of a bitch. And so let's see here. Where's the rest of these? Oh man, look at all this.
We're down at Alligator Alley right here, right outside of the Chocolate Winters. We got a lot of people that's protesting. President Trump is getting ready to take off. Hopefully we get some footage of the Gators later on. Things have been escalating. I heard that a woman recently got hit in the face. So they're pushing everyone down to the single file line down to the right. You got press and all the media down to the right. Everyone, just like I said before, waiting for President Trump to take off. And trying to get
Stop ICE. It's all a bunch of fucking old people. It's a bunch of old white people. Old white people complaining.
Moving everyone down the single file line.
Get out of here, Kid Rock.
You are not a part of our group.
You're not a part of our group if you stay. Only people who...
No. Listen to it.
Retire. I love how she's multi-classing. She's got on, like, isn't that one of those, like, I think, isn't that a pro-Palestine thing, too? And she's over here for the illegals? It is? I thought it, well, yeah, that's what I thought it is. I don't know how to say the name. But, yeah, bro, she's multi-classing.
Let's go back and get some more.
It looks like they've been bringing some of the migrants in. They've been bringing some of the migrants into this facility as well, from what it seems, so they have to clear up the roads to bring in.
They got
some
rainbow stickers on their loudspeakers.
The water in the canal over to our right.
They need to go get the alligators out of there,
the
right?
Alligator Alley.
Yeah.
So thankfully we don't have any that's done popped up and given us any surprise.
Please walk back. If you choose to stay, you are not a part of our group. Thank you. Respected organizers, please walk back. If you choose to stay, you are not a part of our group. Thank you.
Yes, she is multi-classing. Look at this. Professional complainers. How is it that we have so many of these unemployed Karens that we're just paying to run around and fuck around and mess everything up? Why is this happening? Yes, multi-classing Karens. Where the fuck do these people get? She is employed? It's Monday. No, she's not. It's 3 fucking p.m. He posted this 2 hours ago. It's in the middle of the day. She's not employed.
If we could all start walking, whoever it was.
Let me read some of the signs. Planes to El Salvador. Something about Auschwitz. No swamp Gestapo. It's funny to me how one note these people are. Literally everything is something about Nazi Germany. Out of the road, you're gonna get run over.
We're not engaging.
Hey! Oh ho! You gotta stay off the road! Hey! Oh ho! You got to stay off the road!
Yes, I'm staying off the road. We actually agree on that one.
Oh, Jesus. God, isn't it crazy that these people, they just run around and they just cause problems just everywhere?
Welcome to Alligator Alcatraz. The entrance here is a 30-foot tall wall. None of this was here 5 days ago.
You could get over that
razor wire
real
on the
easy.
top. Just unbelievably
To be fair, you could get over that.
What the state of Florida has done here. Over my shoulder is the actual facility. As you can see, we'll be entering soon.
Pop it? No, it's super easy. I've done that one time.
Gate for Alligator Alcatraz. Got mosquitoes everywhere. They're like landing. There you go. Look at that. Not a fun place.
Easy bit carpet.
To be put in prison. You do not want to go here. Obviously, this is going to be a 5,000 bed federal facility. President Trump will be here soon. I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes right now, and we saw at least 30 alligators on our way in driving. It is in the middle of truly nowhere. It took us an hour, 4-hour drive to get here today. It's crazy. Look at that. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. As far as the eye can see, you go in, you don't come out. And if you do, the alligators get you. And the mosquitoes. Jeez. All right.
Bro.
Okay, we'll show you inside. Follow along. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, God. Catch me outside. 5-day consecration. Yeah, there it is, man. It's so fucking funny, man. 30 swan puppies, not a fun time. Yeah, come outside, bro. Like, yeah, see what happens. And it's on the maps and everything. Oh. This is so stupid.
Yo, VIP.
Oh my fucking God. And where is this coming from, bro? Like, oh man.
And right here on this location, we'll have about 3,000 beds. Other location will have another 2,000 beds that will allow us to bring individuals across the country that we are bringing in and incarcerating for violating our laws, and immediately get them out of the country as soon as we possibly can. It's exactly what we need to be perpetuating in other states. And what I would say is, I want all of you to notice these flyers that we've got, is that everybody who sees these flyers or anybody who sees these news clips should know you can still go home on your own.
Yep.
You can self-deport. If you go on the CBP Home app and go home now, you will get the chance to come back to the United States legally. You will get the chance to come back and do it the right way.
Roach out,
if you don't, you may end up here. And you may end up here and being processed, deported out of this country, and never get the chance to come back. That is the consequences of breaking the law in the United States of America. Listen, our job is to uphold the law. This is a country of laws. We have a border now, and because we have a president that cares and recognizes that we need to...
Yeah, we're just going to pay him $1,000 to get the fuck out of here.
So I'm going to pay you $100 to fuck off.
There's been a lot of inflation since then, so it's more now.
Be a nation of borders and a nation that upholds the law.
Yeah.
If you break the law, there's consequences. We will deport you, and you will never get to be a United States citizen. You'll never even get to come back here and work and to pursue the American dream. But if you decide you want to go home now, go home, and we'll help facilitate it. We'll buy your plane ticket. We'll get you there. In fact, I just got back from Panama, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Honduras. Those countries are excited to get their citizens home.
No, they're not. No, they're fucking not. They're probably... No way. Let's see here. What is this? I already saw that one. If there's any more of these, okay. Liberal has a... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we'll watch this one.
You're calling it Alligator Alcatraz. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well,
if you missed it, Trump is headed to a low-cost immigrant detention camp built by Ron DeSatan in the Florida Everglades.
Let me just turn it back.
You're calling it Alligator Alcatraz. Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
If you missed it, Trump is headed to a low-cost immigrant detention camp built by Ron DeSatan in the Florida...
I love how everybody makes fun of how childish Trump's names are. But now all of the leftists and people that are against him are using all of the names. If you hated this so bad and he's such a bad dude for it, then why are they all doing it now?
Florida Everglades. According to Triple K Caroline, quote, the only way out is via a one-way flight and it's surrounded by dangerous wildlife. You cannot be fucking serious. Listen, I know most maggots are 10-watt bulbs and 200-watt sockets, but let me see if I can make this crystal fucking clear for you.
Okay.
A large concentration of folks deemed undesirable by the government put in a camp with no due process.
Sounds good. All right. Okay, got it. All right, I was already sold, but now it's getting even better. Okay.
Only there were some historical similarities there. Oh, wait, they might as well fucking write hard work will set you free above the entrance. And oh yeah, as for the whole low cost and efficiency thing, the expected spending on this is $450 million to intern 1,000 people. Not a great look for the party of fiscal responsibility.
Well, it's 1,000 people at one period of time. You're going to be cycling through them at a regular basis. So it's a high fixed cost, but like there's a variable cost that gets lower over time.
So when I tell you soulless, loathsome, maggot pieces of shit to get fucked, this is why. This is the side of history that you're supporting.
It's always, bro, it's always about being on the side of history. What I think, whenever I see the idea of like being on a certain side of history, I think this is prime, like 100% narcissism. Because these people think that they're going to be involved in history to begin with. You think there's going to be like photographs of you with like your, your Ukraine shirt with your Palestine flag with your anti-ICE sign out there. And it says under the caption, brave fighter resists against tyranny. Like this is, you really think this is what's going to happen? No, it's so delusional, self-centered and narcissistic. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's sad to see. The right side of history is the leftist version of only God can judge me. Yes.
With the Alligator Alcatraz.
This is way too fucking loud. I hate the fucking airplane shit. Let's see if I can find it.
Proud of it. Mr. President, Mr. Governor, what's your message to Governor Gavin Newsom inside of this facility?
Well, the first thing you should do is come here and learn something, because they don't do this. They don't know. They wouldn't know where to begin, and if they did, it would cost them 100 times more. So I would say he should call the governor and Christie, and I'm sure you'd give him because his state is a disaster, and he doesn't do this.
Man, and bro's talking mad shit. Yeah, like he just sitting around saying whatever the fuck. And so anyway, there it is. So you got a bunch of these, and these are other detainment camps as well. So they're letting them sleep under fucking aluminum foil. That sucks. And what is this here?
Affronts to the people, the nature, affronts to the people, the nature, the community of South Florida. This is a environmentally destructive and spiritually poisonous.
Spiritually poisonous. Oh God, yeah, for sure, bro. I guarantee you, this guy probably doesn't believe in God. He's just using this as like a weapon to like get people to like agree with him.
Prison camp, but they want to construct on sacred land in sensitive habitat that cannot be allowed to stand.
Sacred land. Oh God. Oh God. Mental protesters feed him to the gators. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's an illegal. They won't need to do that. And okay. Oh God. Oh bro. Crash out Karen at it again.
I had to forget about him, but Ron DeSantis is still governor of Florida. He took the Comfy Couch hosts on a tour of the concentration camp that he's building in Florida.
Y'all really they love, bro. I wonder what it would be like to be like a Holocaust survivor or like a person who had to live through like Nazi oppression. And you have these people that are comparing like your family being systematically exterminated along with the entire ethnic area of that place to people being deported for being in a country illegally. Like, I wonder, like, I mean, that must be offensive to them, right? And I feel like that's really kind of, yeah, you're kind of downplaying it a little bit, huh?
Florida, in order to round up brown people, and throw them in a camp because he doesn't want them in Florida. Surprise,
We're not going to... No. What did she say again?
Up brown people, and throw them in a camp.
Oh, brown. I thought she said round. I was going to say that the fat camps, they need to do those, but they haven't done those yet.
Camp because
they're only putting brown... They're rounding up and putting all the brown people in concentration camps.
Doesn't want them in Florida. Surprise, surprise. The economy of Florida is going to be severely harmed by rounding up brown people who, by the way, all over this country, Latinos are afraid to go to work. Anybody who is perceived... Why would a Latino be afraid to go to work? It doesn't even make sense. Why do they keep acting like this is law-abiding citizens? Yeah, like I have plenty of friends that are non-white and they go to work every day. What is this? Or looks Latino is afraid to go to work.
Oh, they look Latino.
Who had to forget about
right,
them.
Of course. Yeah, the fat camps will come in another year. It's the RFK DLC. Yeah, I mean, I think what they should do with the fat camps too, by the way, like I really like, the spectacle of certain things. And I think that for each of the fatties, like we should start with the ones that are over 500 pounds, right? I think that they should have one of these. Now, obviously, they would need a more, they would need a heavy duty crane. I don't think this would be enough for some of these people, but you would have to. Can we please, bro? Please put them in with a crane. Please put them in with the fucking crane. Can you imagine that? Yeah, lift them over the wall.
No, I don't think he knows that.
Carry the payload? Yeah. They have a dump truck to transport them? Yeah. They catapult them over? Well, no, then they get hurt. They mess up their leg, then they can't go on a treadmill. That'd cause a bunch of problems. Then they'd just be fat over there even longer. We don't want them to be fat. Like, yeah, you got to get rid of it. What is this here? And I'll see if there's any more of these to look at it. But yeah, this is, I think, one of the last ones.
We've got a massive runway right behind us where any of the federal assets that they want to fly these people back to their home country, they can do it one-stop shop.
Wow.
One-stop shop, you got it all. You got the detention facility, you've got the airport. Can the federal government make good use of this?
We sure can. Talk about efficiency right then and there. But also I want to talk about the funding for this. Some of it will be paid by the state of Florida, but a lot of it will be paid by the federal government. We're actually looking at FEMA to fund this through the Shelter and Services Program, which we saw in the Biden administration. That funding was bastardized to use for places like the Roosevelt Hotel, which is the place that housed Tren de Aragua, was really the base of operation.
So you're thinking, so what we're saying is that basically the funding is still for an illegal alien hotel. It's just that now it's in Alligator Alcatraz instead of the Hilton. Well, I feel like that might be a little bit more efficient.
There as well as Lake and Riley's Kill.
Yeah.
So we're going to take that funding
Like
and
the
actually
Marriott
house
Hotel.
these illegal aliens before we get them out the door and out of our country.
All right. We've got a massive runway
One more. I guess this is him explaining it.
And it's a great honor to be deep in Florida, the Florida Everglades, to open America's newest migrant detention center. It's incredibly built, and you're seeing that yourself. That's why I said, let the press join us on our walk so they can see what's happening.
Oh, wow.
It's known as Alligator Alcatraz, which is very appropriate because I looked outside and that's not a place I want to go hiking anytime soon.
Yeah.
But very soon, this facility will house some of the most menacing migrants, some of the most vicious people on the planet. We're surrounded by miles of treacherous swampland, and the only way out is really deportation. And a lot of these people are self-deporting back to their country where they came from. Quite a few. We're amazed at actually the number.
Bro, I'd be fucking leaving.
We took the FEMA money that Joe Biden allocated to pay for
So
the
Joe Biden basically did this.
free luxury hotel rooms, where he's paying
Thank you,
hundreds
Biden.
of millions of dollars in New York City. And we used it to build this project, and Narana was just a little fraction of that money. The money they spent on that.
Man, and so there it is, guys. So many people are going to die here, and their bodies will be dumped into the swamp to hide the evidence. We will never know about it because they will lie and cover it up. This is not the way. Hashtag Alligator Auschwitz should not exist. Hashtag American concentration camps should not exist. What a surprise that a brightly colored Karen with like you know that hair. What a big surprise. That's it. What is this?
I will be in jail if I see somebody wearing an Alligator Alcatraz shirt or any type of merch.
What are you gonna do?
It's a concentration camp. And using that language matters. It is a concentration camp, and
I don't think that these people realize that. I don't think anybody gives a fuck about any of this language and like this World War II posturing bullshit. Like, am I the only person that literally just thinks it's funny that they're even trying to use this as an example? Like, oh, wow, I'm going to use this as, oh, it's a concentration camp for sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Definitely. 100%. It's hilarious.
we're
Yeah.
acting like it's an amusement park. It's disgusting. I will be in.
Well, okay. So if she's unhappy and she says that it should be an amusement park, I think I have the solution. Whenever one of them escapes, we need to have 24/7 drone coverage on the individual aliens that are getting out of the different facilities, and then people can bet on them live on Polymarket to see who's going to get away and for how long will they survive. And if they end up making it to a city, they get American citizenship. You want an amusement park? I'd say that's fucking amusing. I don't see the problem there at all. There you go. We'll go through, actually, you know what? We already went through a lot of these. Oh, my. Oh, shit. That's a whole ass lot of them. God damn, that's a lot of them. Well, they're going to be having a good time over there, huh? Is that it? Yeah, the problem is they think they're smart and all I see is golden juice. No, the reason why they say this shit and they get into it is that you described the Hunger Games. Well, yeah, I mean, of course they're going to be hungry. Yeah. I mean, of course they're hungry. They don't have it, like, probably not a lot of people escape. So, like, yeah, that'll be it. The concentration camp, I don't even give a shit. Like, you call it whatever you want. I agree with whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, somebody wants to go and say, oh, it's like World War II. Okay, whatever. Gives a shit. And so, same people that get mad over the word concentration camps are the ones shouting death to Jews, intifada. Yeah, exactly, right, of course. Gators don't die of old age. They keep getting bigger and die of starvation. So you can have, like, boss gators. Well, that'd be a good idea. 8th Amendment, Asmon? No. Listen, we're not feeding them to the gators. They're just near the gators and the gators eat them. Yeah, that's all. I gotta end a bit earlier. I've got to take my dad up to a doctor's appointment today. And so I got to leave in about 5 minutes. I can hang out for about 5 more minutes, but I've got to go up there and do that for him. And so that's the plan. Have a little bit of a shorter day today. Hopefully soon we can get back to normalcy, but right now we just have to keep dealing with this stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at. And I want to make sure I got on at least for a little bit and hung out with you guys and did that. I try to be live every single day, and you know, we do our best, although sometimes real life gets in the way and I have to go up and down. Did you comment on Trump saying Elon's home is in South Africa? No, I'll give you my brief opinion on that. I think it's stupid and I think it's destructive. Elon and Trump should be working together. They agree on 9 out of 10 things, and the arguments and fighting between them only serves to weaken both of their parties and both of their positions. It's a bad idea. Look at the White House official page. Okay. Pass the one big beautiful bill. Branding is immaculate. Unless they're going to rig the next election, all the American data that Elon's installed pipelined is training into super AI. I think that right now, the chances of a Democrat winning the next election are pretty much zero. I'm gonna be real. I think it's pretty much zero. Like, why would anybody vote for, like, all of their, like, everything that they do and, like, all of their positions are just retard positions that I don't think that normal people agree with. Like, you know, like, sex changes for kids, fucking illegal aliens and giving them aid. Just bullshit. Yeah, and like, it's ridiculous. Like, there's no way that they're going to be able to win.